As most of you have probably heard, as of October 2019, the DVLA have released new guidelines on what's needed to reclassify your van as a motor caravan. Keep watching to hear the changes and how they might affect you.
Thanks for watching our video, and as always, if you have any questions or feedback, please pop them in the comments below. If you find the video useful, please like, share and consider subscribing.
If you want to hear our thoughts on the benefits of reclassifying your van as a motor caravan, you can see those in our previous video here, or we'll link to it in the video notes as well. In that video, we talked about how it was getting harder and harder because the DVLA were insisting that the outside look of the van had changed and was recognisable as a motor caravan. We gave some tips and guidance on how you could try and do that.
An often missed requirement is that the exterior of the vehicle needs to be visually identifiable as a motor caravan, which clearly is pretty subjective. Some minibuses and stealth camper conversions have been refused reclassification because of this. I suggest that in your covering letter you make it clear you're aware of this requirement and list the key points that make it identifiable as a motorhome. For example, graphics, windows, roof vent, awning, heating and fridge ventilation, water inlets, solar panels.
And now the DVLA have clarified exactly what they are looking for when it comes to the external appearance of your van. You can see the links to the official guidance in the video description. So, what are the key changes? Firstly, they provided a list of vehicle types that can be changed to motor caravan. If your vehicle is classified as something different to one of these on its V5, then you cannot change it to a motor caravan. So this appears to exclude buses, coaches and HGVs. Next, there's the exterior features.
The new guidance gives 5 external features that the DVLA will consider. Importantly, it doesn't say you have to have all 5. It says they want to see a combination of them, which is still somewhat ambiguous, but also doesn't necessarily stop you re-registering if you don't have all 5. If you can tick all 5 exterior features, great. If you can only tick 4, personally I'd suggest still submitting it, and it will be down to the DVLA's interpretation of if it does in fact look like a motor caravan. So what are these 5 features? The first one is 2 or more windows on at least one side of the main body. This is also included in the new interior requirements, so it's one that I see as essential. It's still a bit ambiguous though, but on querying with the DVLA, their response was both windows do not need to be on the same side, but at least one needs to be on the side of the van, i.e. both can't be on the rear. However, until this is clear on the website, I would be cautious with that. The second feature is a separate door to the accommodation, not including the driver's or passenger door, but this could be your existing sliding door. Third is motor caravan style graphics. Fourth, an awning bar. This is a bit unclear, it could mean an awning rail to attach an awning or a bar type awning like a Fiamma. I suspect a Fiamma style will be more acceptable than just a rail, but you might get away with a rail. And finally, a high top roof. This does not include pop tops. So lots of people's interpretation of this has been that a pop top van will not be able to be reclassified. Personally, I disagree. As it does not explicitly say you have to have all 5 of these items, I think if you satisfy the other 4, you may well stand a chance of getting your van reclassified because the DVLA could still determine that it looks like a motor caravan.
The interior requirements actually appear to have been relaxed a little bit, with no mention of the length of the bed or having a water storage container. However, personally, I would still stick to the previous requirements for interior just so there's no questions. The new interior requirements also specify that there should be 2 windows into the living space of the van. So, what's my advice? Well, it pretty much stays the same as my previous video. Make sure that you have met all the interior requirements. Meet as many of the exterior requirements as you possibly can and make your van look as much like a camper van as you can. Make sure you provide all the photos, make sure you now complete the application form and checklist, and also remember that your vehicle must be one of the types on a V5 that is specified as being able to be changed to motor caravan. I have no doubt we will continue to see some creative interpretation from the DVLA. However, at least we now have some guidelines on what they're looking for. Good luck, and let me know in the comments how you get on.